What's going on, everybody? Let me get myself situated here as I sit in my chair here in the house. Welcome to a live edition, Trucking with LoShawn Parks. You guys could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. You guys already know how the slogan go. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you being here. And please do feel, if you want to, share this video out. It probably would be a good thing for it to be shared out, because what I'm gonna talk about tonight is I'm gonna drop some game on if I could do this all over again, as far as getting into trucking, the different things that I would do differently than what I'm doing right now, okay? Can't hear me? Got you, hold on. I know what it is, give me a second. 1 second, we're gonna come right back. It's the Bluetooth, it always do it, hold on. All right, can you hear me now? Am I good? I don't want to be like the last video. I know I was like 2 minutes into my other video before you guys could even hear me. So can I get a mic check real quick before I get started? Everybody can hear me. Ghost, I need to call you. I'm gonna call you as soon as this live feed is over too, Ghost. Appreciate you for reminding me that. All right, so we good. All right, so once again, welcome to a live edition of Trucking with LoShawn Parks. You guys could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. You guys already know how my slogan go, okay? So tonight's video, I'm gonna drop some game, all right? Something that I've researched on the internet as far as YouTube goes, and I just haven't heard anybody, speaking about this, or actually gonna drop this game, for real, to be honest with you. And I'm gonna give you guys a formula or a piece of the game that if I had a chance to do it all over again, exactly what I would do differently, okay? Now, I want to go ahead and put a disclaimer out there. This is what I would do differently. I'm not writing the ship for anybody, okay? I'm not going to, I don't want to hear you say, I did exactly what Lo said and it didn't work out for me. So disclaimer, this is what I would do differently, okay? And also to let you guys know real quickly, if you are already married, okay, you already got kids and you're already in the trucking industry, then this is probably not going to pertain to you guys solely. But once again, this is a video that you can share out to somebody that you may know that's coming into the trucking industry that needs somewhat of a guideline or guidance on the best way to go about doing it, okay, and to be successful. So with that being said, let me give a quick shout out. Shout outs to the YMG shirts. Y'all see me when I first stepped on here. YMG shirts are available at the YMG YTTA store. Link is in the description box below if you are interested in purchasing a shirt. All right, just wanted to give a shout out to my store on that. But let's hop right into this video. All right, I'm gonna talk for probably about 20 minutes, all right, or about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take questions that you guys may have, answer any comments, concerns, and things of that nature. And once again, the disclaimer is this ain't written in stone, okay? So this is just what I would do differently from what I've seen, okay? And then on the back half of the video, I'm gonna talk to you guys about people that are trying to ball before they time, okay? I know I spoke about it briefly in another video, but I didn't really get into depth on balling before your time, because there seems to be a lot of people right now in the industry that wanna ball before their time. And I'll explain that on the second half of this video. But let's get into the first part. All right, so I was having a conversation with a friend of mine by the name of Justin Woods. If you guys don't know who he is, his name is Woody on YouTube. You guys can check him out. He has a YouTube channel. He's a fleet owner. He has 4 trucks, and he is over at RST, the same place that I am at. But me and him was chopping it up on instant messages, just talking with each other, and we was going over things that we would change if we could start all over again in the industry. And me and him pretty much came to the same conclusion, okay? And I want to go ahead and pass this information down, especially to the young bucks that are coming into the industry, that are young, they're looking for a career path to take, and they have a lot of youth, a lot of time ahead of them, okay? And let's just say they don't have children, not to mention. Also, another disclaimer, y'all gonna hear dogs, y'all gonna hear babies, y'all gonna hear kids in the background, okay? I'm at home chilling, so it is what it is, okay? That's the life of Lo, okay? There's kids and babies and dogs and cats and birds and all that around, okay? So y'all are gonna hear all kinds of noise in the background. Please excuse it. All right, so if I could start this all over again, all right, and let's just rewind. I'm 35 years old. If I was 21 years old, I would jump right into this, okay, into this industry. And the reason why I say that I would jump right into this industry is because by the time, and I'm gonna give you the timeline, but by the time you're 30, you could be set pretty much where you have a fleet already of trucks, possibly 10 or more trucks on the road running for you, and you could be utilizing your money that you've made over, if you got in it at 21, over the 9 years to invest in other investments, money marketing, things of that nature, stock markets, things of that nature. So I'm gonna talk to you guys exactly the timeline how I would do it, okay? As soon as I turn 21, for like, once again, this is for my young bucks, for the young guys out there. And if you are in this age range, it could work for you too. It just may take a little bit longer, okay? But I'm gonna tell you guys. I would get in this when I was 21, okay? You have to be 21 years of age to be able to travel OTR over the road, okay? You can obtain your CDL at the age of 18, but you would have to stay local, okay? Basically, within your state perimeters or within your city perimeters or something of that nature. So you can obtain a CDL at the age of 18, but you can't go OTR until the age of 21. Now, with that being said, I would get my CDL at the age of 21. As soon as I turned 21, okay, I would have went to somebody's school, preferably a company paid school, okay? Some people are gonna find this subjective. They're not gonna agree with it. They're gonna feel like you shouldn't, they don't wanna give a year of their time to a company if they may not like it. And I said this before, that a year is gonna fly by quickly, okay? Trust me, I did the schooling with Prime and a year went by very, very quick. So after that, once you get into a school at the age of 21, what you're gonna wanna do is, and I emphasize this because things have changed a little bit. Now you guys may have heard me speak about this, you may have heard other YouTubers speak about this, about such as Trucker Brown, as after a year, you're golden to go pretty much anywhere you wanna go or you can write your ship. Well, things have changed a little bit, okay? After a year, you're really not good, okay? You're still not good enough nowadays to where you can go anywhere you want. Nowadays, companies are starting to want 2 or more years of experience. So that portion of it has changed. It's no longer the 1 year and you write your ship. Now it's 2 years, and that's from the insurance requirements. I want you guys to know that. A lot of it is from insurance requirements. It's not that people just want older drivers. It's from insurance purposes of why it's 2, 3, 4, 5 years or whatever have you, okay? Nowadays, a lot of the insurance companies, if you're trying to go to the different steps of like to another carrier that's going to pay more money, they're going to want 2 years. So 1 year is no longer any good. So what I would do is I would come into a training program, train with them. I mean, get trained through them, get my CDL through a mega carrier or a company provided training. I would go company. Okay, now I told you guys before, like I said, once again, doing company for a year and then maybe switching over, leasing, whatever. But I would do company for 2 years, okay? And this is an important part. Now, if you're at the age of 21, more than likely, you don't have no kids, you don't have no wife, you may have a car payment or whatever, but you're still relatively young, okay? So at that point in time, you can say, forget your car, let your car do whatever it's going to do, or if you want to keep on paying on it, that's on you. Me personally, I wouldn't continue paying on that, okay? Most guys at the age of 21 normally don't have like a car payment. Normally they're still riding around in their high school car or, you know, a little beater, if you will, a little beater car. So they don't really have like a lavish car. So I would get in 21 and I would stay company driver until I was 23 years old, 2 years. Because at that point, all I would do is I would live in my truck, I would stack up every paycheck, and I would be out on the road, okay? I wouldn't be worried or focused about no girlfriend, at that point in time, because right now you young, you on a paper chase. Okay, the women are going to be there. I wouldn't be worried about no female. Okay, I might have me, a couple little chicks here and there when I slide through the town or whatever, woody woody woo. But that's about as far as it would go. It wouldn't be no relationship commitment. Don't commit to no relationship. Don't do anything but commit to that money and commit to you sacrificing 2 years of your life to get to the bigger prize. All right. So now we're going from 21 to the age of 22, 23. 23, you have 2 years of experience. Now that 2 year mark, what I would start doing is all of the capital that I have built for 2 years would be my capital for whether I wanted to be a lease driver or whether I wanted to go out and purchase my truck. Okay. And on an average salary that you're gonna, or average amount that you're gonna make as a truck driver, being a solo truck driver working for one of the mega carriers, you could probably save up, if you didn't have ridiculous bills and all that other stuff, and with you being young, you could save up about $40,000 per year, right? 40 to 50,000, just depends on how hard you run. And with you living in your truck, you should be running hard anyway, right? So let's just say you have $40 to $50,000. At the end of that 2 years, you have $80,000 to $100,000. Okay, and you ain't leasing. You're a company guy. Okay, and you out on the road. You 21, going to the age of 23. You ain't got no expenses except for your little phone bill, and that's it. That's the only bill you need to have. Phone bill. Everything else out the gate. All right, out the gate. Phone bill. Don't worry. Once again, don't worry about no women. Don't worry about none of that. You out here running. Okay. Age 23, you got 80 to 100K saved up. Now you have put a lot of options on the table for yourself. You can either lease, okay, and you have the capital to back your lease. You can lease purchase. You have the capital to back your lease purchase, or you can go out and purchase yourself a truck and you have the capital to back your purchase. Okay. Now me, what I would do at the age of 23, now I would probably, me personally speaking, and this is a subjective. Some people want to go ahead and purchase a truck, buy a truck, and own the truck, and that's perfectly fine. Me, what I would do is I would go ahead and learn the business side of the industry as far as the numbers, as far as all the other stuff that you need to know. Okay, learning about taxes and all the other stuff. Then with the money that I have stacked up, I would probably either lease purchase a truck, because if you like me and you in it for business, once again, I don't care about these trucks. Okay, it having a title to a truck means absolutely nothing to me. Okay, people don't impress me with having a truck note to a truck, because I'm looking at the bigger picture. Okay, my frame is a lot bigger than owning one truck. Okay, and staying with that. So what I would do is I probably would hop in a lease purchase, do that for about a year. Now I'm going from the age of 23 to 24, and I'm lease purchasing. I'm figuring out everything over this year. I'm figuring out the lanes. I'm figuring out what the rates are for certain customers. I'm finding out where to go, where not to go. Okay, and you got to remember at right now, I'm still young. I'm 20. I'm 23 going into 24. Okay, and I got 80K to 100K in my bank right now. All right. In this lease purchase that I'm gonna do, okay, because you may have the intent to want to own that truck, and there's nothing wrong with that. So lease purchase this truck, possibly get a used one. I would suggest getting a used one. I wouldn't suggest going out and copying the latest greatest one, okay, because those latest greatest ones, they're going to have 4-year terms on them, and they probably have a balloon payment at the end of them. It just depends on the term that you get, okay. But I would probably get a used one that had 2 years left on it, still has some good warranty on it, to where, it handled some issues where I wouldn't have to dividend into my money, my maintenance money or my backup money. You see what I'm saying? So I would do that. By that time I was age 25 and I learned the whole game of what's going on, and I made some more money. What I would do then is, now I'm gonna start leasing some trucks. And like I said, this ain't gonna fit everybody's scheme and their whole way of thinking. Lo thinks differently. I think completely outside the box. I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to business and making money with these trucks, I think like a mega fleet. And some people are gonna say that that's bad. But these megas are making millions of dollars, billions of dollars. Okay, so just let's continue walking with me, right? Because I know I'm gonna catch hell on this video, but honestly, I don't care. I'm telling you how I would do it if I could restructure it and do it all over again. Now, age of 25, I got me some more capital. I still had me some capital left over from when I was running 2 years as a company driver. Now I'm gonna go purchase me about 2 trucks. Okay, 2 trucks. Give me some drivers for them, and let that sit, and let those 2 trucks run for a year. Okay, now you got 3 trucks, because now you still got your truck that you in. Okay, you young, you 25, you still out here running. You got 2 trucks that you're gonna put 2 drivers in. Okay, so now you got 3 trucks total. 25, remember the age what I'm talking about, 25. By the time you hit the age 26, you've made money, some capital off those other 2 trucks, plus your truck. Now, when I'm 26, I'm gonna go lease 3 more trucks from the same place that you got your connection. Now you putting on 3 more trucks. You already had 3 trucks prior to that. Your truck, the other 2 trucks that you had drivers. Now you're getting 3 more. Now you had 6 trucks. You're 26 years old. 6 trucks. Once you get to that 6 truck mark, it's time for me to get out the truck. I know how to run this side of the business. Now it's time for me to go learn some back office stuff. Okay. And when I tell you guys to lease these trucks, I'm talking about lease these trucks onto carriers. I'm not telling you to lease these trucks from the carrier. I'm talking about lease onto the carrier. And how do you go about doing that, Lo? You just got to do a little bit of research, okay? I can't give you every giblet of the game, but I can just tell you this. There are places out there that will lease you trucks, and at the end of the term of the 2-year, the 4-year, what have you, you can turn those trucks back in and flip them. Okay, or you can have the option to where you could lease purchase them. If you want to lease purchase your trucks and get the title for them, that's cool too. Because if you get those, then once again, you could flip those trucks essentially. Okay, I've talked about that in another video on. I think I talked about that in another video. I might have talked about that in my course on how to flip the trucks, but I'll let that be known later. All right, so the next thing is now I got 6 trucks. Okay, I'm 26 years old. Now I'm coming out the truck. Now I'm gonna put me some more drivers in. I'm gonna put me a driver into my truck. Okay. Now with 6 trucks making revenue and you're paying your drivers well, you could essentially add an additional truck each quarter at this point. Okay. You don't have to build fast. You don't have to do any of that. Now you can do it. You're still build slow, because before it was you added 2 trucks, waited a year. At the beginning of that year, you put 3 trucks. You waited another year, and now you're doing it quarterly. So now you're 27, and you're adding trucks on quarterly. At the end of the year, you've added 4 trucks. We was already at 6. Now you're at 10, and you're 28 years old. Now, what I'm going to do is continue the process. Each quarter, I would add another truck. Okay, now I'm 29, and I have 14 trucks. Okay, another quarter goes by. By the time I hit 30, I am at 18 trucks. Okay, I'm at 18 trucks. Am I set for life at the age of 30? Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. The thing is this. I would have waited till I was 30, then I would have started dating. Okay, at that, now, like I said, once again, I would have had me a couple of little chicks that was dating. That's what I would have did, sweetheart, if I was young. I ain't talking about now. I'm an old Thundercat. Okay, I ain't young. Yeah, I am my wife. But that's what I would do at the age of 30. Now at the age of 30 is when I'm gonna start taking a female serious, to where I'm looking at dating this person on a serious tip, maybe becoming marriage material, seeing if she's marriage material, things of that nature. Okay, I probably would date her for about 3 to 4 years, just to find. Because look, this is the thing. It's best to date a person for a while, because within years you find out if this is somebody that you can be with for a long time, okay, for life. Meeting somebody and 3 months, 4 months later marrying them, everything doesn't really come out of that person until years down the road, right? So maybe it might be 3-4 years before you start figuring out, like, boom, why did I do this? This is crazy. So I would have waited to get married until I was the age of 35, the age I am now. I wouldn't have got married until I was the age I am right now, 35. I probably would not have had my first child until I was the age of about 36, 37. Okay, now I've been with this girl for whatever, 3-4 years. We got married. Now we have the child, 36, 37. My family is set, okay? My family is set as far as financials go, okay, with my trucking business. I'm already and by the time you're 35, if you keep flipping them, then essentially you're going to keep making more, you're going to keep getting more trucks. But like I said, that's for another video. I'll explain that later on flipping lease trucks, okay? Because a lot of people are going to say, oh, leasing is stupid. It ain't stupid if you know how to work the game, okay? And I know how to work the game on leasing. I've been on here for 3 years, and I've been leasing for 5 years. So I would say that I'm pretty successful in it. And I will put a video out, I guess, eventually, letting you guys know how to flip leases, okay? Because that's what the game of, if you're going to choose to do your business as leasing, it's all about flipping and burn, or all about turning and burning, okay? A couple people know about that. One person is Woody, and the other person that I speak to is D-Raj. These people know about turning and burning. And not to mention, mega carriers know about turning and burning. And I hear SoCal is in here and he's talking about 2 paid off trucks. SoCal, hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. This ain't for, and this is no disrespect to SoCal or to anybody who owns a truck, but this is big business. I'm talking on a leasing standpoint, okay? I'm not talking about buying 2 and 3 trucks and it's worth more value, you get more percentage to, I'm thinking bigger and larger picture, okay? If you are a person who wants to have 3, 4 truck, 5 truck fleet, then that's cool, buy your trucks, okay? I'm not thinking about buying a truck, and SoCal knows that, you know what I'm saying, it's no animosity or anything, but I'm not the type of person that is just gonna stop at 3 and 4 and 5 trucks. I'm not. I'm the type that if I could have all of the trucks, I want all of them, okay? And I want all of them turned and burned, okay? I want everything turned and burned. I don't care about these trucks. I care about what kind of money they bring in, okay? And I speak about that all the time. So to me, if you want a fleet of 3 to 4 trucks, I would tell you probably to buy them, okay? If you're thinking more on a larger scale of in the next, now remember I started this when the dude was 21. I said 21. And I said by the time he is 35 is when he gets married. So you have 14 years of big business, right? And we're talking about of growing your fleet, okay? My fleet is not going to end until I'm no longer walking like the earth, okay? And then hopefully my kids take over that and my kids continue the blueprint that dad put out. But I'm not the type of driver that's going to stop at 3 or 4 trucks and I'm satisfied. That's not what I'm doing. Like, once again, if that's what you're about, then sure, follow the homie SoCal as far as purchasing the trucks. But once again, at the end of the day, with the 18 to 20 trucks that I have that are leased, okay, because this is all about money, at the end of when you own your trucks, okay, and then when I'm turned 30, that gentleman's 30, and he has 18 trucks, and now it's time to compare bank accounts, your account don't compare to this guy, okay? We're talking thousands to millions, or maybe a couple of million to a couple of 100 million, okay? It's no way in the world that the person that owns the trucks, if you own 3 or 4 trucks, it's no way in the hell you can compete with a guy who leases 18 trucks. It's mathematically impossible. When it comes to numbers, looking at numbers, comparing numbers, it's mathematically impossible. The numbers will outdo you, okay? Yeah, 3 of your trucks may equal up to 6 of that guy's trucks because he makes payments on his trucks or he turns and burns them. But what about the other 12 trucks that is making money? Them 12 trucks right there trump your 6. or trump your 3 that you own all day. It's no comparison. Yeah, but the risk is still there. Look, understand something. There's a risk in everything. There's a risk in you walking outside right now and getting shot and dying. There's a risk in you walking outside right now breathing air that is toxic and dying. You ain't promised anything, okay? There's a risk in everything and anything you do. And if you are looking to come into this business and think that there's not going to be a risk, or you're looking for the lower risk factor, then understand that you're not ready to be in business. Because even if you own your trucks, there's a lot of risk, okay? What a lot of people are not talking about on YouTube is how difficult insurance is, okay? More units you add, yeah, the harder the insurance gets. Well, what a lot of people will talk about is how the insurance is easy. Yes, it is easy if you're adding 1 or 2 units. Sure, it's easy, okay? That's easy. Anybody can do that, okay? But the higher the risk, the more the reward, okay? If you're not willing to walk it, then don't put yourself in that position, okay? And there's not, like I said, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be an owner, okay? And now I just gave y'all my story on my blueprint, how I would do it all over again if I was young age. If I was 21 and young and you watch my videos, that's exactly how I would do it, okay? You can choose to follow it if you want. There it is. I just gave it to you for free, and do what you will with it. Now, I'm gonna transition over to my second part, okay? And I heard, like I said, I heard this saying from Casanova, and at the time when he did the video, I didn't really understand when he was talking about the video. For the people that know about Casanova, Casanova put out a video that said, don't ball before your time, okay? Don't ball before your time. And man, that video, when I first watched it, I didn't understand because I was young in the game and was dumb in the game, okay? Didn't really understand. And I heard that video when I was like my first or second year in trucking. But the thing that Cass said, or that now it resonates with me, is don't ball before your time. I see so many people talk about they want to be owner operators. I see so many people that want to go out and purchase a truck, all right? And they want to do this within like their first year. Some of them want to do it when they first come in. They don't know jack spit on how to shift a 13 speed. They don't know jack spit about how to shift the 18 speed. They don't even know how to shift a 10 speed, let alone. But they want to come in, they got a couple of dollars on some capital, and they want to buy a truck and jump right in the water, okay? Or they want to do this after being a year in trucking. They want to figure out, how can I go about buying me a truck, okay? How can I go about buying me a truck? How can I go about getting my own authority, okay? My thing is this. A lot of you guys are wanting to ball before your time, okay? A lot of you don't understand how hard it is out here to get capital for a business, okay? Especially a business that has not been established for more than 2 years. Fact, a lot of people will not tell you this stuff, okay? This is the truth right here. It is very hard for you to get capital for your business if your LLC has not been established for more than 2 years. Don't come at them with no 1 year, okay? Then what they end up doing is the guys go out here, they'll think that they can do it, and you'll fall flat on your face, quick, okay? Quick, because the easy part in trucking is getting the truck. That ain't the hard part. That's the easiest part in this whole thing, is getting a truck. It's so easy to get a truck. It is. It's tools on the internet that you can research to find these trucks, okay? I don't have to tell you, oh, Lo, give us the jewel on where you got your truck from. I don't need to do your research, okay? Get on the internet and find out about lease purchases, find out about leases, find out about trucks that you may want to buy. They got groups on Facebook that have it for trucks, sell, buy, whatever. They got it. It's a group that I'm in, okay? And they have that. So, but the thing is this. A lot of y'all want to do this because y'all think that it's getting to the higher money. Okay? Y'all think it's getting to the higher money. I get a truck. What's the next step, y'all? You got the truck, now what? Do you know anything about the back office? Do you know anything about insurance rates? Do you know anything about the insurance down payment? Okay? Do you know anything about how to keep your books together for authority? Yeah, authority is the easy part to get to. That don't cost a damn thing. I mean, well, it costs money, but what, $400? Okay. Does anybody know, I mean, what do you know? As you going out and you getting this stuff, have you thoroughly put in the research to do it? Have you? This is where I talk about utilizing a safety net. And some people look at it as it's bad to be on a mega carrier, but a mega carrier is a safety net to start out with, people. Okay? When you fall, they're going to help you back up. And that's what I enjoyed about Prime. Because like I said in the video 2 days ago, or 2 videos ago, when I was leasing with Prime, the good thing about that was when I fell on my face and I didn't know what I was doing, guess who was there to catch me and pick me back up and say, look, brother, try this again. That ain't the right direction. Okay? Try again. They were. Now, if you go out here and you don't have that safety net and you fall on your face, you ain't gonna have nobody to pick you back up and say, try again. Nobody. Your truck break down, hope you got the money to get it towed to the shop. Then once it gets towed to the shop, hope you got the money to get it out the shop. The whole time you're not running. The whole time it's costing you money. Do you got that capital saved up? Probably not. Most of the guys who want to jump in and be owner operators and get their own truck do not have that capital saved up. They just do it because they think it's cool, because they hear it on social media, or they think it's the echelon of trucking. Okay? You go out here and do that if you want to. You're going to be filing bankruptcy quicker than you know. You understand? Thank you. Mr. 10 Toes Down says, insurance, base plates, 2290, IFTA, permits, DOT, MC number. Some of y'all don't even know what that is right there, Mr. 10 Toes Down just said. Y'all don't. Y'all just think it's so easy to go get a truck. I'm going to lease it on with this place, and I'm down the road and I'm in the highway. And it's a shame because that's not how it works. If it was that easy, there would not be any company drivers, guys. If it was that easy, there wouldn't be any company drivers. I'm telling you the truth. Because there wouldn't even be any mega carriers. Because everybody would be doing it. Getting the truck is the easiest thing. Easiest thing. You got $7,500 to put down? Yeah, sure. Anybody gets $7,500. Go out there and run for a month. You got $7,500 stacked up. I guarantee you. You gonna slap it down on the table. He gonna tell you, all right, woody woo. I need you to get this done. I need you to send me over this. I need you to send me over that. Whoa. I thought I was supposed to just get the truck and take it over and lease it on. Burr. A lot of y'all want to ball before it's your time. You don't have your money right. Your capital ain't up. Okay? You ain't figured out nothing about the industry. This is why I say I go company the first 2 years, then I would do a lease purchase to understand how, if I wanted to be the owner operator, how that works. Okay? I'm falling on my face with somebody's safety net, grabbing me and picking me back up and let me know, try that again. That wasn't the right way. Because what happens is a lot of young bucks go out here, you get a truck, you get your authority, and I guarantee you, most of y'all will not last past 2 years. And you're doing damn good if you can get to year 3. But for the most part, the fail ratio is within the first 2 years of you having your authority. 90% will fail because they balled before their time. They didn't have their capital right. They didn't understand about all the paperwork that needs to be done. So stop rushing to get to somewhere because you see other people there and it looks like it's the best thing in the world. They paint this perfect picture. See that picture? They paint the perfect picture. Get you amped up, get you excited about it. But what they're not saying is that you fall on your face, you ain't gonna have nobody to come save you. My phone trying to go dead on me. I got 260 people in here strong listening to me. Listen, let me get a charger, all right? We're 35 minutes in here. Let me get a charger. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna answer y'all questions. Let me go get my charger for my iPhone, all right? Be right back. Y'all talks amongst each other. I ain't going nowhere. All y'all stay right here. Let me go get a charger real quick. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Got my charger. Give me a second, plug y'all up. Plug y'all up. All right, I got y'all charged up. All right, let's get back to it. This dang on thing. All right, here we go. All right, so now at this point, if anybody got any questions, I will answer them. K&E Motors in the building. That's my man right there. Questions right now. Ooh, damn. Questions right now. I'm going to be starting from the bottom. So if you ask me any questions during the time that I said that I was talking, I'm not going to scroll back up to those because it's a lot of people in here and there's a lot of questions. So right now, if you got questions, hit me with them. Go cut the dryer off and get those. Yeah. My wife is drying clothes. I can't cut that off. Like I said, disclaimer in the beginning of the video, y'all gonna hear a lot of noise. You're gonna hear babies, you're gonna hear dogs, you're gonna hear cats, dryers, birds, all that. I'm at home. What's the percentage you giving out for your trucks? Do your drivers pay for fuel? All right, so Rashad, real quick. For as far as mine goes, I paid a solo driver 32% of line haul. Okay, that's line haul. The fuel, it's me. Okay, that's my fuel. So either you can choose that, or you can choose 50 cent for solo driver per mile, 50 cent per mile. Or for the teams, I'm offering 40% of line haul and 60 cent per mile split. And also you get 100% of detention and layover. I don't want none of your detention or layover at all. But that's how it goes. As far as the fuel surcharge goes, that's me. So being honest. All right, let's see here. How much is truck payment weekly, if you don't mind me asking? Well, my truck payment is monthly, but if it was weekly, it would be like, my truck payment is like $750. So what, 750, 15. So we're looking at like $3,000 for mine a month. Let's see. What is a good CDL training company for flatbed? Once again, I recommend Prime. That's just me. That's where I got my CDL from. That's who taught me flatbed. 50 cent a mile. Yes. We could have gotten lunch. Okay, K&E Motors talking with somebody. My son, when he turns 21 on August, is coming to Prime. We were thinking of doing team driving for a year. Should he just go solo and follow the plan? I would, city to country. him being that young, 21, tell him to do that, man. Get in there, stack all of his money up, man. Tell him to stay out on that road, make that money. 21 years old, 23, he'd be ready to do his thing. And see, this is the thing. We were never programmed. Hold your questions real quick. We were not programmed in school or as children from our parents to think like this, okay? The thing that they teach us to do is get a 9 to 5, or young kids, they want to go out and have fun and party and club and stuff like that. And then by the time they're 30, 35, they have nothing to show because they've partied their whole 20s away instead of getting that money and then partying when the money is there, okay? So, man, tell your son, if it was my son and he was 21, I would put him on the road and tell him, hey, stay out there, make all your money, son. Get that money. Trust me, you're going to enjoy that way better than partying all the damn time. All right, next question. Do you pay for workers' comp? Hey, Ghost, I do. I pay for workers' comp because the state that I'm in, okay, North Carolina. So, yeah, I do pay workers' comp. It sucks, okay? It's just like California. North Carolina is just like California. Yes, I do pay workers' comp. That crap sucks. Help me, Lo. You and Trucker Brown has inspired me. Just seeing, what is that, Bravas? That look like me doing this. My mind said, okay, that's what's up. On average, how much do your drivers take home? Ghost, if you're asking me, on average, I would say from a scale, from looking at RST, the average solo driver normally does about 5K a week, 5K or better. And once again, it all just depends on how that individual wants to run. You know, the harder you run, the more you're going to make. The lazier you are, the less money you're going to make. So if you're willing to run, then the money's going to be there. So you know how that go in the business. If you're running, then you're making money. If you're not, then you're not. Medical insurance, Lou Hawk, we don't have medical or insurance right now. We are getting medical insurance by like the end of the summer, from what I heard. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, see, Omar, that was the problem. Yeah, y'all was the young mentality is drugs, sex, and partying. Okay, drugs, sex, and partying. They not focused on setting their self up so when they get in their 30s, man, they set, man, and you can still party in your 30s, man. I'm 35 years old. Like, I don't look my age, but I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to be 40 years old and trying to figure out your retirement plan. Like, that's a bad move. Touch on leasing and flipping. I'm going to do that in a different video. I'm actually going to do that not in a live video. I'm actually going to do a pre-recorded video on leasing and flipping. Was your truck rolling through Columbia, Ohio today in 70 East? I thought it was yours, the white Freightliner. No, my Freightliner is headed towards Springfield, Missouri. They should almost be there, my team. And then they're headed up towards Michigan. So no, my team ain't there yet. What's RST paying for flatbed? I don't know, Randy. RST, as far as flatbed division goes, contact Chris, rstriverside.com. I mean, at RST Riverside. Well, let me say this again. rstriverside@gmail.com. But the only way you're going to be able to be a flatbed, you got to come over there with your own truck. You got to be owner-operator for the most part. Man, so many questions in here. 245 of y'all, man. And I heard now that YouTube is now, if you're in here during the live and the comments are coming up right here, that YouTube is going to start leaving the comments up even on the replay video. So that's going to be pretty dope. I guess I can go through and see some of those then. But that's what it said to me before I clicked on this. I want to buy automatic. Automatic is starting to become the standard, Omar. Manuals are becoming the thing that you're going to have to pay extra to get, okay? So all my trucks are going to be automatic. I'm not going to even lie. Do you think Tesla will negatively affect your business? I don't think so. I don't think that it will negatively affect my business at all. I'm the type of mind frame where you have to adapt and adjust. So as new things roll out, as new technology comes out, then you have to adapt and adjust, okay? It's just, that's how it is, you know? You can't stay stuck in what's old. You gotta adapt and adjust. If the new trucks are what we have to, you know, eventually they're gonna push us in a corner to have those trucks. You can already right now California is about to make it some type of a compliance that I heard. Okay, don't quote me on this. This is what I heard. But by what? If you don't have a truck that is 2010 or newer, you can't come into California or something like that. Don't quote me on that. This is just what I heard, so I don't know what that is with that. But if that does fall into play, I could easily see where the other states just start following suit. You got to figure it like this: California does they do all the testing through California first. Okay, if California adapts it or takes it in, okay, or should I say adopts it and takes it in, they're gonna test it through California first, and then if it works in California, guess what's following suit? The rest of the other states. So I just come to see that that's what happens. California is always the first to get it, and 2010 by 2020, by 2022. So SoCal just said it. So you have to have a 2010 or newer truck by 2022 to be in California. So that's crazy right there. But you know, to all the drivers that are out there in California, they already know what to do. They gotta adapt and adjust. They got till 2022. You know what I mean? And 2022 will come faster than what we think. That ain't nothing but 4 years. And my 5 years in this industry seems like I just got in the industry yesterday. Which division do you suggest? I suggest whatever you're best at. Flatbed, hands-on, drive-in and reefer. Basically, you open up a door and you back up to a dock. That's it. Okay. So it just depends on what type of person you are. Are you a hands-on person, or are you, so to speak, the lazy type of person? What the hell is with all these trucker channels? I don't know. I don't know. My trucking channel has been here for 3 years. I can't start the CDL learners process here in Maryland with a provisional license. It's holding me back, man. Ah, man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Sorry to hear that. You might have to bounce out of Maryland. I'm the only driver I trust on my own MC. Hey, Omar, I feel you on that. Build a wall around California. Yeah, that's funny. Tired of the garbage industry, not enough money for the hassle hassle thinking of going OTR. John, that's a good thing. I mean, OTR, it takes a tough breed to do OTR, man. It's not cut out for everybody. If you're a type of person that likes to be home, be local all the time, or got to be around friends and family all the time, then OTR is not going to be for you. I'm going to tell you right now. You're going to go do that. You're going to get homesick after being out there for about a good week and a half, 2 weeks, and you're going to be miserable. It's going to be a miserable time for you in OTR. So you got to figure out what is more important to you, I guess, or what sacrifice you're willing to make, if you will. Right now it's 2008 trucks. Okay. SoCal, matter of fact, drop a video on that, SoCal, explaining that, so then people can go to your channel and get that information. That would be great. I heard Prime is moving to hair follicle tests. I have no idea, man. Listen, I don't do drugs, so I'm not concerned about no hair follicle. I'm not concerned about my urine or any of that. I don't do drugs at all. Like, the only thing I do is I vape. So if y'all asking me questions about who does hair follicles and piss tests and all that stuff, man, my best thing to tell you is stop doing drugs. I mean, stop doing them. I mean, yeah, that's the best advice I can tell you. Young runner gotta adapt. That's right, T Finesse, man. You gotta adapt. You gotta adapt with anything in life. Curveballs get thrown your way, man. You gotta adapt. Just like a baseball batter. You got to adapt to the way that the pitcher is pitching. The pitcher is trying to adapt to the way that he hits. And everybody just playing the adapt game. You just got to adapt and adjust and still knock that ball out the park. You know what I'm saying? So, will RST let you run on their authority, but you book your own loads, drive in? They're not doing that right now. That is the hopes for the future, but they're not doing that right now. Their customer is Carlisle, who goes up to Alaska, and Prime. All right, so that's the two options. You set up your work office yet? I haven't. I broke down the kids' beds and stuff like that. I'm gonna turn one of the rooms into a work office because they don't use that other room. Like it's just sitting there. So I broke that down. I'm gonna get my office done, get the YMG on the background, stuff like that. So I'll get that done. Appreciate you for asking that there, Mr. Cam. Most won't let you. I don't know what you're talking about right there, Corey. How many tickets can you have for a CDL? Well, it just depends. Each carrier is different. It's a case-by-case basis. But I can tell you what will disqualify you from most carriers, and that is reckless driving, careless driving, and look out for those improper lane changes. Those improper lane changes are, there's something else. It's hard to get on at carriers when you have an improper lane change. So make sure you check in your mirrors for sure before you crossing over a lane. Let me see. Woo, man, these messages are so, man, I'm so behind, man. I'm trying to catch y'all messages, man. Y'all are banging them out. How old do you have to be to go into prime? 21 years old to be OTR. Still on TV. Yes, Ghost is in here. Also, another person who gives out great information as far as like leasing trucks and stuff of that nature. That's in the same kind of realm that I am with leasing. I'm gonna give you guys the names of the people that are in the realm of leasing that talk about leasing and building fleets. Okay, that's me, that's Woody, that's Ghost, and that's D-Raj. Okay, those are the 4 people that I know that are on YouTube that are building fleets through leasing. Okay, so check out either 4 of us. I mean, we pretty much agree on most of the stuff. Good evening, everyone. Okay, let me see. I think is it okay? Good evening, everyone. Has anyone ever driven to Kitty, Maine? Wondering about area for possible relocate. I have no idea what that is. That must be some, I don't know. I've never been there. My reckless is 3 years old. Prime said I'm good. If Prime said you good, then you good. Like I don't work for Prime. I don't know. I know that if you had reckless driving with me for our insurance, you couldn't come on. So Prime is different. If a person asks about drug testing, gotta be using because we don't use drugs and don't care about it. Yep, that's right. That's right, K&E. That's right. We care more about the blood pressure test, sleep apnea test, but not the drug test. Hey, he's right about that. You know, we care about the blood pressure and sleep apnea test. You start asking about drug tests and hair follicle, man, you're asking the wrong person. I don't know. I don't do drugs. So if they want to pull hair or piss, whatever, it don't matter to me. I'll pass any one of them with flying colors. Was it a lengthy process to get your own thing going? Yeah, it is. It's lengthy. I'm gonna tell you guys something else, man. It's a challenge trying to find drivers. Like honestly, like I said in another video, I could think the world of a person, but if insurance doesn't clear you, then it's a no-go. So this is hard. Okay, it's not a walk in the park. It's not easy at all by any means. Is this easy? This is not easy. We may make this look easy on YouTube, but this is not easy. Okay. It's a lot. My white truck sat for 3 weeks with nothing in it before the team is in there now. Now I have my red truck where I got applications coming in, and we're gonna get working on them tomorrow for approval to see who gets approved. But it's not easy, okay? And anybody that tells you it's easy, just come out here and do it, they bullshitting you, okay? They pulling you for an okie doke, all right? And that person ain't gonna be around when you fall flat on your face. I guarantee you that. I promise you that, okay? They're not gonna be around. Ain't gonna happen. Hey, look, remember you told me no response. I'm just telling you, okay? So you choose your path, okay? That's why it's the disclaimer. What I'm saying isn't written in stone, but it seems to work. So $2 super chat right there from Dion Wiles. He says, would you buy a brand new truck from Prime? Would I buy a brand new truck from Prime? Lease purchase? Depends on how long you've been at Prime. Okay, if you've been at Prime like 1 or 2 years and the down payment on like 14K, 12K, no, I wouldn't. I would tell you not to do that. Okay, if you've been at Prime for like 5, 6 years and the down payment is like, you know, like $6,000 or something like that, then I'll tell you, yeah, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Just depends, okay, on how long you've been at Prime. I had to put 10K down with Progressive for just one fucking truck. Yeah, that's right, T Finesse. People don't understand, man. The hardest hurdle is after you get the trucking authority, man. The hard stuff starts to factor in capital. Okay, you're gonna need working capital. You're gonna need insurance money. You're gonna need money for when your truck it ain't running. But if you got a paid off truck, you wouldn't have to worry about that. I know that's what somebody's gonna say, right? But still, what about capital? Okay, and if you got your own truck and you got contracts, these shippers ain't paying you for 30 days. And I know you're gonna say factoring, right? I get it, I dig it. But factoring, if you're not getting factoring at like 2%, and then you know you know, you're giving away 5% or 4% or something like that, man, it can get really rough. Okay, essentially you're giving somebody 5% of your money just for them to give you the working capital. Okay. To front you for the bills. I'm just saying it's just different, okay? Is that the route that I would take? Nah, I'm not. I'm not personally interested in that route. That's just me. Okay, that doesn't have to be everybody's situation. I'm starting with Stevens Transport. Any advice? Go ask King D-Raj. Okay, King D-Raj is over there. at Stevens Transport. He can give you all the information you need. He's on YouTube, King D-Raj. From the beginning up until now, how do you feel about trucking income? I think trucking income is really, really good. I just think that you can't come into trucking with a whole lot of bills and expecting for trucking to pay off all your debt within like a year. It's not gonna happen that way, okay? If you come into trucking with a high amount of bills or a high amount of debt, and you're probably going to still have a high amount of debt after a few years of working in trucking, okay? Does trucking pay great? Pays well? Yes. But you just got, a lot of debt trying to get into this industry, it's not going to help you a lot, okay? It's not going to help you a lot. Unless you're just a single person who has a lot of debt. But then if you have a lot of debt and you're single, then you have probably some terrible habits. So I don't know how truck can help you with that either. What's wrong with dropping $14K on a truck at Prime? I think it's too much, okay? Dion, I think it's way too much. I got a brand new 2018 truck, and I got it from the Freightliner dealership, and I dropped $5K on it. You know how many miles was on my white truck when I first got it? 21. I'm just saying, all right? That's my 2 cents on that. Maybe you'll take from it what you will. Live in the truck like a vagabond, yeah, and stack. Hey, T Finesse, that's right, man. If you're a single person, man, that's the way to do it, man. Like, forget what everybody else say out here about if you find a home to live or do all that stuff, man. That truck is a hotel on wheels. I don't know if y'all realize that or not, but that's a hotel on wheels, okay? You can get a satellite put in there, you get TV put in there, you got a refrigerator, you got a microwave, and it makes you money, okay? So it's a hotel on wheels. Why do I need to have a place back home if I'm a single person and I can sleep right in here? I can go buy a specific type of mattress that I want that's comfortable and put it in my truck and live the good life. That's just how I feel. Do you only hire team drivers low? No, I'm taking solo drivers right now. If you are interested in driving for YMG, for LoShawn Parks, please do. Send me an email, LoShawnParks@gmail.com. That's how you do that. $20 for my main man, SoCal. Appreciate that, man. Good live for you, homie. I appreciate that, SoCal, man. I'm looking forward to you putting out a video about the thing for California, man. I think that video would be interesting because it'll give a lot of insight to a lot of these guys that say going out and buying gliders that are going to go out and buy these older trucks, and they think that they're just going to put them on the road and come out to California, and that's not going to be the case. And like I said, California is the first state that takes on all of the compliances, and they see how it works out in California. And if it works out in California, it's a virus. It just starts going like this. Next thing you know, it's across all the states. So that's truth. I appreciate that, SoCal, for that super chat. Thanks, man. $20 in the thing. SoCal, let me hold something. Hey, look, Ghost, he just let me hold something. Hey, you can't be doing that, man. I'm trying to hold something. How much is your truck payment from Freightliner? I think I just said that. I pay about $3,000. I pay $3,000 a month for my truck payment. And yeah, my payment is high. But it's gonna be the same price if you get it from Prime, right? Essentially, if you get the lease purchase from Prime, you put down $14K. Your truck payment is brand new is about $1,000. Okay, so you're gonna spend $4,000 a month, and I'm spending $3,000. So I make extra $12,000 a year per year on mine. I mean, that's just something to think about, brother. All right. Let's see here. What's going on with Western Stars? The Western Stars are coming. All right. How y'all don't know truck number 4 or truck number 5 ain't gonna be a Western Star? Hey, I said Western Stars are coming. All right. These trucks need to be more compliant, upgradable. Yeah, well, I mean, I can agree with that. Man, can you hire me? I need a job. Mr. 10 Toes Down, stop it, bro. Man, you got the same truck. That man right there, Mr. 10 Toes Down, my moderator right there, that dude got a 2018 truck. Freightliner, okay? If you see pictures floating around the Facebook, you might mistaken his truck for mine because he stole a couple of chrome parts, not off my truck, but he looked at my truck, and kind of did one of those transformer things, where it looks at it and scans it and turns into it. Mr. 10 Toes Down, what up, blood gang? How you condition your beard? I don't, Omar. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is just natural. I naturally grow. I just shower shampoo and out the door. That's how I do it. Hearing negative stuff about you, taking donations and getting truck. Tell those. Hey, yeah, I mean it is what it is. You know, I've already done a video about that, so you know I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to explain any more about that situation. I'm past that part. You can't be buying new trucks every year and be a owner operator. Hey, I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I mean that's true, but it just depends on how long your capital is. See, this is what the thing is: being owner operator, man, and being even doing a fleet. Okay, is capital. Okay, I'm telling y'all that right now. I cannot emphasize this enough. I might have to say it 3 times. Capital, capital, capital. Okay? Capital. And if your LLC has not been attached to a bank account for 2 or more years, you getting funding and capital, working capital, is about a 98% chance that you won't get capital. Just being honest. Okay? Just being honest to y'all. So don't ball ahead of your time. You know, this is where you should have been taking the time to build up your LLC for for a period of time. This is where you should have been having your LLC attached to your business bank account. So then when you go and try to get that capital, working capital, they will approve you. Okay? I hope y'all are understanding that are trying to get into this business. Because a lot of y'all don't know. Like right there, that piece right there I just gave y'all, a lot of y'all don't know. Okay, a lot of y'all don't know. I'm gonna tell you right now, the reason why YMG can't get the working capital is because the LLC is so young. Okay, so I'm telling you guys this from experience, not from what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm telling y'all from what I know. I had a 99-cent super chat come through from Kendall Dreams. I appreciate that, man. I've seen video, good one. Don't let the negative get in your way. No, not no more, man. I'm moving past all of that. Like, I got too much stuff to juggle around with this, trying to run my fleet. You know what I mean? Like I said, my team is up and running right now. They running in the highway right now. I think they tailgating Woody down to the Springfield yard. Then I got the red truck. I'm trying to get a driver in there, and then trying to bring a 3rd truck on possibly by April, hopefully by April. So I just got a lot going on, and then also just learning the back office of all this stuff and the cost of this cab. Oh, not to mention, hey, look, y'all, cab cards, okay? Cab cards, okay? Did y'all hear me? Cab cards. Cab cards are expensive, okay? Cab cards are expensive. $22.90 ain't expensive. They ain't nothing but $500 and some change, okay? Cab cards and insurance. Yeah, all right. That's all I'm gonna tell you. For the ones that want to be owner operators, cab cards. You see question marks coming in here. Cab cards. Yeah, cab cards. Cab cards are expensive. Okay, know it. How much experience do you need to run for you? 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. Now, if you're a team, let's just say a team comes in, husband and wife, and the husband has like 3 years, and the wife may only been driving for a year and a half. I could use you. We can get you approved. $2,500 each for mine. Ghost. I ain't want to let them know. Some of these cats think it's easy. They not realizing the cab card, if the really don't cost that much up front. But cab cards, insurance, down payment on insurance. Yeah, man. Once you get the truck, okay, the real money starts to slap you in your face, and you start realizing, damn, I wasn't ready to be in this position, okay? Unless you had the capital. And then once you get in that position, let's say you do have the capital to get in that position, but now as you're going on along, breakdowns are maybe starting to happen, you need some funding, and you're trying to get on the internet, and you're trying to go through banks and get loans, trying to get business loans, going through the SBA, trying to get a small business loan. They all coming back to you and saying, how long have your LLC been attached to your business account? Damn, about a year? Come holler at us in a year. By that time, you're out of business. You're gonna be out of business because you ain't gonna be able to fund your business, okay? Unless you had that working capital, which I already explained in the beginning of the video. If you did 2 years as a company driver, In your third year, I mean, you would have had that working capital, right? Because you would have had 80 to 100K. You wouldn't need to ask no bank for no working capital. You wouldn't need to ask, go online and get none of these working capital. So I'm just giving y'all the blueprint on how to obtain your working capital before you put yourself in that situation. You dig? That's all I'm trying to do, all right? I ain't trying to discourage nobody from doing it. I'm just trying to tell you the smart way of doing it. That's it. Yes, sir. September, I'm dropping 18K for cab card and insurance. Bang. Y'all just heard Ghost right there, man. I don't know if y'all seen that. He said, what did Soldier say? Somebody keep talking to Soldier. Tanker Sid, LOL. Oh, what did Tanker Sid say? Hey, Tanker Sid, chill out, man. I just read your comment, man. Hey. That's all I got to say, okay? Smitty know what I'm talking about. Smitty and Mr. 10 Toes Down. All right, let's see. I don't need working capital. I'm good. Hey, it's okay. Everybody can't be you, bruh. Bruh, I'm talking to the ones that need to know this. I ain't talking, like I did a disclaimer in the beginning. I ain't talking to the ones who already got it, okay? The ones who already got it, they get it. I'm talking to the young Thundercats that don't know about working capital. I'm talking to the young Thundercats that think that it's just easy to get out here and do this, okay? Those are the ones I'm talking about. Those are the ones I'm talking to. They the ones that's going, remember that you ain't got that safety net? Oh, you don't got that safety net? And you out here? And you out here? Oh, them wolves gonna get you. You can believe that. Them wolves gonna get you. They looking to get you. And who is the wolves? The wolves is the agents and brokers, okay? That's the wolves. They gonna get you. You ain't got no cap? Oh, okay, I can't help you. You know, that's what you gonna hear from them. Hey, Lo, how's your health situation, brother? I'm doing great, feeling great. All right, thank you for asking, though. Trucking isn't always easy, people. No, it's not easy, okay? It's not as easy as some people will make this seem. It's not. The easy part of trucking is driving the truck. That's the easiest part. I mean, you know, people always want to hear about backing videos and how do you shift and all that. Man, that shit is easy, okay? That's the easy shit. You'll learn that in a month. All right, and then once you learn that, now what? You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Young, wet behind the ears. Yeah, a lot of them be young, wet behind the ears, man. Always have a plan B. You always gotta have a plan B too, okay? That's what the working capital is gonna be your plan B because your plan A is your initial capital. So the working capital that you're going to have to get is going to be your plan B, man. For real. Trucking or pimping ain't easy. Neither one of them. SoCal has that long money. We all can't deliver bank trucks to Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, you see SoCal's delivering Nipsey Hussle trucks. The Brinks truck. The wolves are the mechanics. Hey, D, you right too. The wolves are the mechanics. Listen, the wolves are everybody except for the driver, okay? So essentially, the wolves are the carriers, the shippers, the receivers, the mechanic, the gas man, anybody, okay? The claims department, insurance, all of them. Those are the wolves, okay? They don't care about none of what you talking about, okay? You don't got the bread, they gonna chew your bread up and then they gonna spit you out, okay? Don't have that capital, you're gonna be in trouble. LLC or S Corp? I say S Corp. That's me personally. Get an S Corp. You using a company's authority ain't a bad idea to build capital. Hey, that's what I do. I use a company's authority to build my capital, okay, to build my fleet. Some people think it's wrong. Some people think it's cool. Me personally, I think it's good. I think it's a good way to build a fleet. So that's a level of, you know, it could be subjective to some people. Kenny Motors Transport LLC, give me a call one day, homie. Oh, okay. That's Tanker Sid talking to K&E Motors. Gotcha. Yo, Lucifer. What is a troll? I don't know. If y'all see a cat in here named Lucifer, I guess kick him out. I don't know. I ain't worried about that. I'm trying to get to my people. SoCal, let me hold 50K. Hey, look, SoCal need to let everybody hold something. He talking about money ain't a problem, okay? Hey, look, you can donate around to everybody. It's 208 of us in here, SoCal. Go ahead and throw a super chat out for everybody. All right, y'all see, I'm trying to get y'all money up. The straight trucks with pup trailer requires CDLA count as experience. A straight truck with pup trailer. How long have you had your Class A for? That's what I need to know. How long have you had your Class A for? True that, low. As fast as you make it, they want to take it. That's true. They want to take it. A lot of people think that by being an owner-operator and having their own stuff, they just about to be rolling in some dough. They just think they're about to be a six-figure cat. It don't work like that. LoShawn, we were corresponding with emails, then stop. Can we connect again? Sure, send me an email. Multiple streams of income is good 10 toes down. Yeah, it is. Always is. That's why YouTube is a stream of income. That's why I ain't got no problem with getting that YouTube check. I appreciate it. 10 years from now, where do you see yourself, Lo? 10 years from now, I'm 35, I'll be 45. 10 years from now, I'm gonna work my plan like as if I was telling you guys if I was 21. Okay, I have to work it from 35 up to 45. So in 10 years from now, I probably be somewhere around that 21 to 29 or that 21 to 30-year-old guy, somewhere with probably about 16, 18 trucks type of thing. So that's where I see myself at 10 years from now, Lord willing, if He allows me to live that long. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see. A couple more of these questions, man. I didn't realize we've been on here for like 71 minutes. I apologize. Let's see. I'm going to TNT. Does Tanker make money? A Tanker makes money. You stay in a certain area for Tanker, you can make some money. All right. All divisions you can make money. Okay. There's not one division that you can't make money. What it essentially boils down to is if you're willing to go and get it. Okay. If you're willing to run, you're willing to stay out, you're willing to stack that money back, you'll make it. It don't matter what division you choose. You just need to figure out what you want to do. Tanker is more work. Yeah, well, you know, I'm not a lazy person, so I mean, Tanker would be cool with me. At least my mama has hair. Okay, I done spotted the dude that you said he's a troll. I just kicked him up out of there. He got to go. Tanker don't get as many miles. Tanker don't get as many miles, but see, with Tanker, they don't need a lot of miles because Tanker's loads pay probably pretty decent for them to go the short distance that they go. So that's just something that you have to take into consideration. Ask Tanker Sid. He's in here right now. I think Tanker Sid, you got a YouTube channel, right? I think you do. And ask Tanker Sid. Tanker Sid is a tank driver, so he'll be able to help you out with that. Tankers make money, just depends who you work for. True. Look into a company. What is it called? Quality. I think for my tanker guys, what is it called? Quality. Is that the name of them? Tanker Sid. For my tanker guys, let them know. Tanker Sid says 2 loads, I can make 2K. Man, make money. So like I said, it doesn't matter what division you go in. You can make money in all of these divisions, okay? There's not one division that will make more because at the end of the year, they pretty much all balance out to be the same. All right? All the money is pretty much the same. Quality controls. There you go. Quality controls. If you think about being a tank driver, look into quality controls. I heard they pay really, really well. That's what I heard. I've had Class A for almost 14 years. We are the same age, LoShawn. Okay, that's what's up, Matthew. That's what's up, man. You've been in the game 14 years. Woo, boy, you've been in it since 21. Please tell me you got like 10 trucks and you a fleet owner. Might not happen that way because you know how we're programmed at early age, so I understand if not. Quality carriers. Okay, I guess that's the name, quality carriers. How much should I expect to make first year minimum? First year minimum, you could probably make, anywhere between, I would just say like 40 and 60K. Okay, I'm gonna say between 40 and 60K. 60K on the higher end if you're willing to stay out there and run. Okay, 40 if you gotta go home like every 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Okay, you're home for 3-4 days, something like that. But yeah. $2 super chat from Dion Wiles. He says, did Dean Cole video help get the capital? Well, Dean is a homie, so I can call Dean up. But I've already talked to Dean about this working capital thing as far as with the YMG, and it's just that YMG is young. Okay, YMG hasn't even been a year, so getting the working capital for YMG is not going to happen. Now I do have my other LLC, which is On Point Logistics, which has been in business for 4 years, so almost 5 years. So I might use that if it boils down where I need working capital. Yeah, I got a small channel. Okay, yeah, y'all check out Tanker Sid, man. He got it for all my tankers out there that want to get into tanking. I don't have a lot of tanker information, man, at all. I couldn't tell you. Check out Tanker Sid, man, on YouTube, man, and show him some love. Ask him some questions if you want to get into tanker. All right, let's see, bro. How much working capital do you suggest? Depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to just have a solo truck, I would say your working capital should be about enough to replace a major repair. Okay, and a major repair on a truck is replacing the motor. It just depends on what motor you're replacing. So I would just say it'd be safe to say to have about 30,000 in working capital if you're going to be a solo guy out here with your own authority type of thing, or even if you have your own truck and you're working under somebody else's authority. 30,000 is a good number to have as working capital. Now, if you have like fleets and trucks, depends on how many trucks you got, man. Probably if you got like 2 to 4 trucks, I would say try to have like 50K in working capital, man. That's just a number that I'm just throwing out there, but that's probably what I would be comfortable with having. And do I have that in working capital? No, I don't. So I'm telling you guys, once again, I'm telling you guys something from experience. But I do have that safety net. I have the safety net of RST and Prime, so I'm kind of good on that. Plus with the warranty on my truck too, as far as the motor goes. I'm leased to Action Resources. They hire, and I don't think you need tanker experience. Okay, so you guys are talking about that. Are there trucks you would suggest starting out with low maintenance? Yeah, I like a Freightliner. All right, me personally, Freightliner, Detroit motor, DD15. It's a good motor, workhorse of a motor, and pretty much any mechanic can work on those. Okay, across the nation. So if you're looking for a good truck, Freightliner Cascadia. If you can get an Evolution, that's even better. Does better on MPGs, and a DD15. Okay, and they can they work on that truck anywhere. Check it out, man. I've been on longer than what I expected. Look, all 192 people out in here right now, I appreciate y'all. We got all the way up to 260. I appreciate the super chats, $40. If you guys are not subscribed to a couple of these guys in here, make sure that you go and do so. Okay, once again, Tanker Sid, if you got tanker questions, Ghost was in here. Go check him out for business information on leasing. SoCal is in here. I think SoCal, I told him to drop a video about that thing that's going to happen with California. So look forward to that. I seen Trucker Brown step in here. Check out Trucker Brown. Check out the Wright brother. Check out Shadow Wolf. I seen him in here earlier too. And check out anybody that just got a YouTube channel, man, that you can sit back and gain some type of information from. Even if it's information you can't obtain, it's just always good to hear positive things opposed to hearing negative things, okay? So that's what I'm about. All right, man. I'll catch y'all on the next video. I don't know when it's going to be, but I know that I'm probably going to do a pre-recorded video on how to flip lease trucks. Turn and burn them, or flip them, whatever you want to say. I'm gonna do a pre-recorded video on that. All right. So appreciate all y'all for being here tonight, man. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Y'all be safe, man. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do like being safe. As always, winners focus on winning, and losers focus on winners, and we winning all day. Right here, trucking with LoShawn Parks, man. I'm gone. Deuce.